we're getting to the end of 2025. And I always find the end of the year a good time to think about new ideas, changes I can make in my art, changes in general. So that's what this video is about. So this morning I put a post up on my Facebook art page and on Instagram about my entry to this year's duck stamp in Canada. And I thought to myself, this is probably the last post I'm going to put on either of those platforms for a while. In 2026, I'm going to mainly concentrate on YouTube for a number of reasons. I was looking at my stats from Instagram the other day. I don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, a few hundred, but the stats over the years have just gone like terribly down. I read that the average post you make on Instagram reaches about 3 to 8% of your followers. Facebook is even worse. It's like 1 to 2%. 1%, I mean, it's pointless. So that means somewhere in the order of 92 to 99% of the people who follow you on social media never see your posts. And for an artist like me, that's kind of makes these platforms pointless. I've had a lot of people who follow me sometimes message me and say, how come you don't post anything in your artwork anymore? And I'm like, I post it all the time. But unless they go to your channel, search it out and find it, and literally nobody does that, they're not going to see anything you post. And I even think, based on the comments I get on, especially on Facebook, I have somewhere around 1,500 followers last I checked. But based on the comments I get, it's the same group of people they show the posts to. I actually have some actual data from my Facebook page. So yeah, around 1,500 followers. The last 3 posts I've done to Facebook showing new pieces of artwork have been shown to 18, 24, and 16 people of the 1,500 followers I have. So yeah, the numbers jive. It's like 1 to 2%. So, and like I said, it's always the same people based on the comments and the likes I get. I would say it's from the same pool of 20 people, likely the ones who like it before Facebook shows it to them again, but it doesn't show to any of my other followers who maybe haven't liked a couple of posts, missed a couple of posts. And it's kind of a deadly loop, because if they don't see it, they don't like it, they don't get shown it. And another issue I'm not a big fan of those two is the way they've changed over the years. They seem to like reels, which for artwork is not great. I know some artists do well on Instagram and Facebook, but the way I set up my my studio here for more long process type stuff, it just doesn't work for me. The reels thing seems kind of pointless and a waste of time. You can hear the wind out there. We're having a wicked windstorm. Hopefully it's not coming over the mic too much. So yeah, if you post just a single picture, like a post on, say, Instagram instead of a reel, I find they don't get shown, and people may get a couple likes, but no comments or anything. And they just get lost because they want you to do like a 10-second reel of someone doing something stupid. I like single pictures of me doing something stupid. Another reason not a fan, I should have made this a list. Reason number 2. There's very little interaction I find anymore. I'm, like I say, 1,500 followers on Facebook. I'll get, on a new painting, I'll get maybe a dozen comments from people. I could count on one hand the number of people on Facebook who have reached out to me who are serious buyers looking to buy a piece of art, and that's over this course of 5 years. So one person each year, probably not worth the return of the effort. And I think on Instagram it's even worse. On Instagram I probably maybe have had 2 or 3 actual people. It's mostly spammers. I would get maybe one a week. People spamming me saying, really interested in your artwork, all of your artwork. Can I have it on an NFT? I'll pay you in Bitcoin. It's all just nonsense, waste of time. So if I don't post there, I won't get DMs. I can just ignore it. And I saw a saying the other day, I guess this could be reason number 3. Followers don't constitute an audience anymore on Facebook or Instagram. It used to be, oh, I have 20,000 followers. Strive for huge number of followers. But even if you get 20,000 followers, if they're showing it to 1%, so 200 people see your post, what are the odds that one in those 200 is someone interested in buying your artwork? And the worst part is how both Instagram and Facebook, your stuff gets shown for seconds, minutes, and it's gone. So unless the people see it and see it quickly, they're not going to see it an hour from now, 2 hours from now. It's gone. That's the kind of thing I like about YouTube. You put it out there. People may not see it right away, but it does hang around. And if people watch a new video, sometimes it'll show an old video, and I get, even though I've only been on it for half a dozen videos or so, I'm getting people, like even now, seeing my latest video and going back and watching the first video. So that would never happen on Facebook. No one would ever look at a post I did today and then say, oh, let's see what post he did a week ago or last week. It's impossible to find. They're not going to search on your, people think, oh, they're going to go to my main Facebook page and scroll through all my photos. Literally 0 people do that. And reason number 4, am I on 4? Yeah, 4, is the most annoying of, especially Facebook. Every time I post the artwork, they say, you know, pay $5, pay $30. More people will see this. So basically it goes back to how it was when I started out. I remember, I think when I first hit 1,000 followers, I posted, I have the stats somewhere, but I posted artwork and I would get, it would be shown to like 300 people and I'd get 100 comments, and it was fantastic. Now I have twice that many and get 10% of that. So, but if you pay, they promise to put Facebook back to how it was basically. But I'm not paying to have people see it. So compare that to YouTube, which I'm going to concentrate on starting in 2026, which is only a few days away. On YouTube, you can do longer videos. I find if you upload a video of more than, I would say, 20 seconds on Facebook, people watch it for the first 5 seconds and are gone. And those people, and again, like I say, rarely comment on it. You can do a longer video on YouTube. I like doing like 5-10 minute ones and show a bit of the process. There's a far better search tool on YouTube than on Facebook. Facebook search is awful from someone who works in IT. I can't imagine how they coded it so badly. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it is just awful. It's hard to find anything. It'll skip stuff you posted. I've intentionally looked for stuff on my own page, done a search that I know it's there, and it'll find things I posted like 2 years ago that aren't even related. They'll come right up to the top of the search, so hopeless. I also find on YouTube, not so much on my channel because it's just started out, but hopefully one day, you get a lot more engagement from folks who watch the videos and ask questions, and the artist can answer it back. I mean, some artists, I have seen some artists who are quite popular on YouTube who literally never answer any comments or questions in the thing below, which boggles my mind. I don't understand that at all. People take the time to ask you a question, and you only have like 6 questions in your comments. Answer the questions. But there are many out there who literally don't even give it a thumbs up or whatever it is in YouTube thing. Heart, like, yeah, and they don't comment. Just, I don't understand it. Plus on YouTube, there's sort of a sense of community. I know I follow a couple of artists and have commented on their work, and they've commented on mine after looking at my my website or something like that, and you tend to get like a relationship and exchange ideas, and it's much more a community. I don't think that's ever happened with anyone on Facebook. I've commented on artists on Facebook and get nothing back, or they give you a thumbs up, and that's the end of it. I also saw a stat actually just this morning that said YouTube is far and away the #1 platform now for social media. I think Facebook was second, Instagram third, but they were way back. YouTube has a huge commanding lead. More people watching YouTube than anything else. So that alone is a good reason. You get more people watching it, more exposure. If you're an artist and you can get your art in front of more people, that's all the better. Again, I'm not a professional artist. I still work full time, like most artists probably do. Not full time on my art. I have a career, but I like nothing more than getting my art out there and hearing people's comments on it. It helps me improve, and I like to hear other opinions on your art. It can only help you become a better artist. You want to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you are also an artist and you don't yet have a YouTube channel, you should start one. it's a good record of your art. If you show a little little snippet of every painting you're doing, even if it's just a short on YouTube, 10 seconds, this is my latest painting, and then maybe do a video a week later when you finish it and say, this is the painting I finished. Just think about that years from now. You can go along and see your progress. It's all recorded for you. Try to find it in Instagram or Facebook would be ugly, to say the least. Plus it'll just be like snapshots, not as much of a story. I find YouTube you can tell more of a story. So yeah, you're an artist, start a YouTube channel. I just started mine. It's not easy. You feel like a bit of a dope talking to the camera. Watched a lot of videos that give you tips on how to talk to the camera and that, but just start talking. You'll sound like a goof at first, and after 10 videos, you'll still sound like a goof, probably after 100 videos, but who cares? Get your art out there, let people see it, let people comment on it. So I'd love to hear your comments on this. Do you also share your artwork on Facebook and Instagram? Do you find you get a lot of feedback? Sales? Again, I'm not someone who's overly concerned with sales. I'm more interested in people's comments and feedback on my artwork and maybe showing their artwork, and I'm just not seeing it on Facebook anymore or on Instagram. But if you're still doing well out there, kudos, and I'd like to hear about it. So leave a comment below what you think of Facebook and Instagram, or what you think of YouTube for sharing art. And if you're going to start a YouTube channel, or you have just recently started, put the link below too. I'll have a look. So yeah, that's it. That's my plans for change for 2026. Out with Instagram, out with Facebook, concentrate on YouTube, and find a place to put my tea. Still haven't found a place. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in 2026.